Okay, Unit 10, Lesson 2. Here we're going to calculate moles. And the mole formula, as from Table T, basically says that the number of moles equals the given mass divided by the gram formula mass, or in other words, the molecular weight for the particular compound. So we're going to use what we learned in the last lesson, such as the molecular weight for a particular compound, to find out how many moles we actually have. So for example, with number 1, how many moles are in 39 grams of lithium fluoride? Well, I know that lithium fluoride, 1 mole of it is 25.97 grams. So if I have 39 grams to start with, how many moles would that be? Well, I know that I have 25.97 grams in every 1 mole. I set up my equation like this. My grams will cancel, leaving me with moles of lithium fluoride. So I get my calculator out. 39 times 1 divided by 25.97. I get an answer of 1.5 moles. And moles of what? Lithium fluoride. So let's try it again now with potassium chloride. Potassium chloride is KCl. The mass of 1 potassium atom is 39.1 grams per mole, plus the mass of 1 chlorine atom, which is 35.5 grams per mole, with a total mass of 39.1 plus 35.5 to give me a total mass of 74.6 grams for every 1 mole. And it says how many moles are there in 148 grams. So I know if I have 148 grams, and I know I have 74.6 grams in 1 mole, I take 148 times 1 divided by 74.6. So 148 divided by 74.6, I get an answer of 1.98 moles. Moles of what? Moles of potassium chloride. So now let's try it again. And now we have how many moles are in 8 grams of boron. Well, I know that boron has a mass of 10.81 grams per mole, and that comes straight from the periodic table. And if I'm starting out with 8 grams, and I know that each 1 mole is 10.81 grams for every 1 mole, I take 8 times 1 divided by 10.81. And I get an answer of 0.736 moles. Moles of what? Moles of boron. So let's now go to the next page. So now we're going to calculate how many moles are in 168 grams of potassium hydroxide. So I have 168 grams, and I want to find out how many moles. So 47.1 grams in every 1 mole. I take 168 divided by 47.1, and I get 3.57 moles. Moles of what? Moles of potassium hydroxide. Now, check your understanding. I will let you work on that one yourself. Here, with how many moles, what's the mass is the exact same thing, except for now we take the mass of potassium hydroxide from the equation above, and I know I have 4.5 moles. Now I will multiply by the mass of 47.1 grams for every 1 mole, and now I take 4.5 times 47.1 times 47.1. I get an answer of 211.95 grams, in grams of what? Potassium hydroxide.